Hi everyone, I'm here today to tell you about an innovative new service offered by Supreme Venture Services, SVS. They have a brand new business hub. And I have the CEO of SVS, Dennis Chung, my brethren, joins me. Hi Dennis.
Hi Kalilah, how you doing?
I am good. I like what I hear when it comes to this business hub that you all are starting. Tell me what it is.
Well, we actually started thinking about the service from last year when we restructured the group. And then when the COVID situation came up, I mean, myself and my team, we brainstormed on the idea and we thought, you know, one of the things that has really kept the group going, because we're in a group of companies, international as well as local companies, is the strength of our back office operations. And we realize how much effort goes into a back office operation, and the fact that revenue people don't really want to focus on back office because it distracts them from making the money outside. So we have a very comprehensive back office situation. We've been dealing with for years the whole thing of regulatory filing with deadlines, everything. So we're very steeped in the whole accounting, the digitization phase in terms of the accounting system, the software we have, electronic document signing, all of that. And we say, why not offer it to companies out there who want to get rid of the cost and the hassle of the back office, not have to deal with the regulatory filings, not have to worry about tax filings, not have to worry about human resource matters. So why don't we offer this service to persons outside at a fraction of the cost of what they would be paying? Because, I mean, you can imagine a group, if every company in the group was to have this service, it would cost a whole lot more. And we find that if you just access the service, what you need from it, you're basically sharing the cost of an individual or individuals, getting what you want, and you just focus on your revenue.
I actually think this is a brilliant idea. It's great for small businesses, medium enterprises as well. Anyone, like you said, who doesn't want to have to bother with all that stuff. You're basically becoming their personal BPO.
Exactly, and virtually too.
And
remotely,
virtually.
so they don't have to worry about physical infrastructure. They can just be out there with one office, a small office, right, or a smaller office. They can dedicate their existing office space to factory space and expand their revenue. So we're saying focus on your revenue. We have the experience, we have the expertise in the back office to do all that is for you. You can sleep very good at nights.
So give me the list of services that you're offering.
All right. So we have in our core services, I would say, because I look at it in terms of what are core functions to an organization. You have your accounting, of course, and we have all the software and everything that's in place. So it's just a matter of adding someone's company on there, maintaining the data from an accounting records point of view and accounting reporting. So your financial reports, your end of quarter reports if you're listed on the stock exchange, or your monthly reports, they're filed on time, and also your audit, because audit we know is a lot of pressure. And we have a lot of experience in that. The whole thing of treasury management is critical because a lot of people get the money in and they don't manage it properly, you know, to maximize interest rates or interest earnings, or to ensure that you minimize bank charges. That's critical. The whole thing of tax planning. We have an internal tax expert that helps us also with tax planning. So we ensure that we get the best tax advice at all times, and we want to extend that. The whole thing of collections and receivables management is an issue also. And that is something we do very well within the group, because we have, in our lottery alone, we have 1,300 locations, right? So we have a dedicated team that's just dealing with collections, and we have a bad debt issue of maybe less than 1%
Wow.
every year, because of that team. And we've developed the expertise and we have the software for
That
it.
is a huge benefit to be able to tap into
big,
your resources
right?
like that.
Because you don't have to worry about your money coming in. We manage all of that. And we've done it very successfully for SVL. The whole thing of information technology also. So a lot of people can't afford to go out and outfit an IT department and ensure that it's always up to date. That's something that we do very well here. We have the latest in terms of the software, the licensing, everything, the antivirus, everything, right? And we have situations here where we're already hosting, right, for at least one other company outside. But we also are providing all of these services remotely also, including IT management and everything, accounting for Guyana or Guyana office. So all of that, collections, everything is being done from here, right? So we're doing all of that remotely. So we have the IT in terms of cloud management, IT security, the infrastructure, the digital transformation also. As I said, all our documents are signed electronically now, letters, everything. So we sign electronically and we send out, right? So our printing cost has gone down by about 80% since COVID, right? The whole matter of legal.
Yes, that's important.
Right. So we have a team of lawyers, team of very good lawyers here. So most of our legal work is done internally. So we ensure that we minimize that risk of any legal exposure. Every document that comes in our legal department looks at it, right? The whole matter of compliance, because we've been working for years now in terms of compliance with the regulatory agency, which is the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Commission, the Jamaica Stock Exchange, all of those places. So we're very steeped in offering that. And the Secretarial Services, you can imagine our Secretarial Services, for example, we're dealing with 6 different companies that we're managing all the secretarial functions. So legal and secretarial. And then the other core function that we have, I think, is human resources and administration. So payroll, right? We're managing payroll for hundreds of people across the group, right? We're never late with anything. All our filings and everything is on time. We manage all the things like the travel allowance and that sort of thing. So people just say, this is what we do, and our payroll department knows exactly what to do. We also manage the whole aspect of the HR administration. So people don't want to have to deal with the whole thing of you have an employee and dealing with those issues, understanding what the labor law is, because you know that's very critical. Because if you mess up there, you have a problem, right? So our back office handles all of that, and that I would say is our core functions. And then we also have a marketing department.
Before you tell me about the marketing, tell me more about how the HR would work, because that to me is a more personal, face-to-face, somebody comes in with a complaint kind of department.
Yeah, so we can manage it as we have been doing through COVID. We've been managing a lot of that remotely, right? Remember also that maybe 99% of our meetings now are virtual. So we have the communication software in place also. We manage through that. We manage through the whole thing of remote connection through emails, all our electronic documents. But if we need to meet with someone and we need to meet with them face to face, we will do that, right? But most times it's not necessary, because you know you have the virtual platform now with the webcams and everything, right?
I tell you, COVID has made us figure out how to do a lot of things virtually that we ordinarily would have had meetings for.
I would think our company right now is basically digital. The only thing that's not digital is the person selling at the retail office. Everyone in our company can work from home unless they have to interface with a customer. Our whole customer support, everything is digital. The signing of documents, as I told you, all of that is moved electronically.
Talk to me now about marketing.
So marketing is very critical for us, and one of the things we've developed a lot of expertise in is brand management, right? So that for us is critical, because we have to manage a brand at the group level and within the group. So Caymanas, for example, is a brand. Guyana is IBET, is a brand. And then we manage at the group level. So we have our persons in here in marketing are very well experienced in the whole matter of brand management. And brand management, we think, and brand positioning, we think, is very important, especially for smaller companies, right? And we have a digital group in here. So we have a group that just manages social media and digital marketing internally, right? And that for us is critical, right? A lot of people don't consider it a core, but it is an important add-on.
It is critical because just think about how iconic the Supreme Ventures brands have become. You know the logos, you can think of them immediately in your mind, and that's what a company would want for themselves.
Yeah, and that is what we do.
Important.
We have managed all of those brands, our sports betting brand, everything, right? And then one of the other add-on services we'd think of for people who have physical structures, which we do also here, is facilities management. So we have a lot of facilities right throughout the country, right? As I said, we have 1,300 retailers, but some of those are actually our own retail locations that we have to manage. So we have to do all the maintenance work and all of that. So those are things that we can do. So you see, when you put everything together, Kalilah, you get a one-stop shop for your back office that you don't have to worry about. So once you come here and you sign that contract with us and say, guys, this is what I want you to do, and this is what I'm going to pay you monthly, you don't have to even worry about things like redundancy and that sort of thing. Because, you know, redundancy is a huge problem, right? If you want to downsize or shift your business somewhere, you don't worry about that. You say, okay, fine, I've been doing this for a year, I want to change something now, right? I don't want this anymore. So I wanted X plus 1, I just want X minus 1 now, right? And we just change the structure, your fee structure, and we manage all of that in the back office.
All right, sold almost. You have to tell me what's the cost. How much would this cost me if I wanted to use these services?
The cost depends on the services that we're offering and the extent of the services.
Okay, so it doesn't necessarily come with all of these things. You can pick and choose which ones you want.
You can pick and choose what you want.
Yeah, customize.
Right, so it's a sort of a menu service of back office that we're offering, and we're saying these are the things, and we just price everything and give you a 1 month charge. You don't have to worry about employees coming to you and say, boy, I want more money, because we handle everything. You know, and that is the direction that we're moving in, because we think it's something that people want. You know, people don't want to worry about someone going into business.
Absolutely.
Right. They don't want to worry about, boy, I need to have this lease for this big office space. No. Focus on your revenue. Bring your revenue in. We'll manage everything. We have the reputation. We have the expertise, right? You can trust our brand, right? And we know that, I mean, we're not experts in any particular field, like a Price Waterhouse or accountants or, you know, the technology experts. We're doing every single thing in one at a fraction of the cost that you would have to set up everything.
And you have a solid reputation in business.
Solid reputation in business.
So if I come in, I'm a small business owner and I'm interested now, I like what I hear, are you flexible with the prices?
Yeah, man, sure. We'll just look at it.
This is what I have. Can you work with me?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that because we know that there are different scales, right? We already have, as I said, the software in place that we can easily do something like that.
Well, tell me how people can contact you.
All right, so through email, you can reach us at svsbusinesshub@svlgrp.com. And by telephone, it's 876-754-6526. And just say that you want to be directed to receive the SVS Business Hub service.
Thanks, Dennis. This is exciting stuff. I know this is going to take off.
Yeah, I hope so.